Council has had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report investigation that was prepared in this matter, as well as to confer with Mr. Hurd as to sentencing. Respectfully, Your Honor, Ms. Martin, first and foremost, wants to apologize and take full responsibility for her absence in this matter. This case goes back quite a ways. It goes back to 2022. And there came a time in 2022, specifically in late 2022, January of 2023, that there was a capias issued for Ms. Martin's failure to appear. And she's not going to minimize that or make any excuses for that. As part of what she wants to say here today is she wants to take responsibility for that, acknowledge that that is her wrongdoing for her failure to appear. But Your Honor, regardless, she is here now with full responsibility for the charges in these cases. She does want the court to be aware of the fact that she was previously linked with Signature Health in Willoughby. She was on a medication-assisted therapy program to include Suboxone, Clonidine, Cymbalta, and Wellbutrin, and did also have regular counseling sessions with Signature Health. There came a time, specifically this time period during which she was in custody, that she was not able to continue to follow through with Signature. However, Your Honor, it's been a little bit of a rocky road. She was picked up on a warrant in October relative to this case. She had a matter in Willoughby Municipal Court that we were able to resolve. There was a other pending matter that has also been resolved. That's through Painesville Municipal Court for probation violation. She served her sentence on that. When that sentence was complete, she was then conveyed to Cuyahoga County Jail for probation violation in that matter. She was sentenced in that matter. Her community controlling matter was terminated. She's finished with that case. After that, she went back into, there was a matter in Willoughby Municipal Court that actually arose from the October matter that we were there for. That case has since been dismissed at cost, so has nothing further open in Willoughby. Her case is resolved. She's gotten back in touch with Signature Health so that she can resume her MAT treatment as well as resume her counseling counseling. She is residing with her fiance. She is working on employment. She's actually, sounds like she's going to be starting up with Amazon in Euclid here pretty soon. Prior to that, she was doing some work with her sister in terms of like housekeeping and maintenance work. But again, she's getting back on track. She's trying to stay on her road to recovery. She's working on securing gainful employment. She's got very good support in the form of her fiance, who stood by her throughout this whole case. But most importantly, Your Honor, she wants to stand here before you and let you know that this is not someone who's coming in here to say, oh, I accept responsibility, I own my wrongs, just to save face and just to make it sound good for appearance sake. I've come to know Martha pretty well going through this case, and I feel that I'm a pretty good judge of character after practicing for over 10 years already. But I think that she sincerely does accept her responsibility here. She acknowledges her wrongs, and I think she just wants to put that horrible life behind her and move on to the next better phase.
All right, Ms. Martin, what do you want to tell me?
I just wanted to assure you that that life is behind me, and it'll never cross in front of me again. That was a horrible life. I've gotten back on with Signature Health. That helps me a lot.
Who do you see at Signature?
Brandy Richards is my MAT nurse.
Okay, so what are you doing over there? What do you do with that program?
At Signature, counseling, and I go in to get my medication monthly. But when I went back, she's going to see me in 2 weeks, and then she said she'd start me back monthly since I've been doing so good. So, And then I applied at Amazon for a job. Hopefully I get that so I can get back and enjoy life instead of that I had. It was horrible.
So what medications they have you on?
Suboxone, Wellbutrin, Cymbalta, and Clonidine.
What are the last three for? What are,
Anxiety and depression.
so when's the last time you used any drugs?
It's been way before I got arrested for my warrant.
Which was
It's
when?
been like a year.
Okay.
I've been clean off the other because I went 90 days at CATS for rehab and got off of the other, which I've been clean for 2 years.
When did you get prescribed the Suboxone?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, how long are you anticipated to be on it?
Just as long as it takes. I don't really have any cravings or anything, so I could probably even wean myself off of it.
Is that who started you on that signature?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Have they told you what the plan is?
Yeah, just to keep me on there so I don't relapse. And she said I've been doing really good since I've been coming there for 2 years and never had a relapse. So, and she said that, you know, when I feel like I can do it, I can wean myself off. So I only take 8 milligrams a day. Sometimes I only take 1, since 2 of them's not needed.
Okay, now, you finished in Cuyahoga a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
How long were you in jail there?
60 days, I think.
Okay.
I was in jail 90 days altogether for Lake County and Cuyahoga.
Okay. And how did you get caught on this warrant?
They just saw me, I guess.
Where?
Willowick.
Doing what? Where were you?
Coming out of my driveway.
Where at?
And he saw me on Vine Street in Willowick. And I had the warrant, so
Where were you when this warrant was out?
where was I?
Yeah.
In Willowick. I lived in Willowick.
So for 2 years you were running around, they didn't know
Yeah,
it?
just being stupid. Doing the stuff I shouldn't have been doing, that I've learned now. And I don't want that life anymore.
All right, Mr. Hurd?
State would be requesting community control sanctions with local jail time and the jail treatment program. The medical evaluator noted in her signature health record she tested positive for cocaine on September 11, 2024, which is around 4 months ago. So she hasn't been clean for the last 2 years.
Okay, heroin.
Also, on the one hand, these are from 2022, but on the other hand, in the first lower number case, she's saying she didn't know the drugs were in her coat, which is unbelievable. And then in the second theft case, she claims she was returning the wallet, but the wallet was found in the her hotel room bathroom, not on her person, which doesn't make any sense if she was on her way to return it. And she's just being dishonest about her recovery and relapses and not maximizing her substance abuse issues. So there is concerns about her being amenable to community control sanctions. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, what about this business in September with the cocaine?
Yeah, I messed up for the cocaine, but before I was doing heroin. That's what I've been clean off of for 2.5 years. But the cocaine, I just messed up.
What
I haven't
happened?
done it since.
What were the circumstances?
What do you mean?
I mean, where were you? Why did you do it?
Just, I don't know.
Well,
I
where
don't
were
have
you?
an answer, just being stupid.
Where were you?
At a friend's house,
Who were you with?
just a friend,
Who did you get it from?
a friend
Who was that?
that Jessica But I haven't done it since, and I don't want to do it. I just want to have a good life and have all this behind me.
All right, I've reviewed the preset and the evaluation. Listen, everybody considered all the provisions in 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. Put you on community control for 2 years. 2 days and 2, no drugs or alcohol with screens. Continue your treatment with Signature Health and follow all their recommendations. Obtain and maintain full employment. Get a valid life theft case. Restitution to Kincaid, $200. And no contact with Kincaid. On both cases, pay the costs and supervision fees. Ms. Warren? Mr. Hurd?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Pruick?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You understand all the terms?
What?
If you understand.
Yes, yes, I do.
Any question about it?
No. Thank you very much.
All right, if you don't follow them, the state will file a motion to terminate your community control. And if I find you violated, and you face 24 months in prison, you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.